Lily, the girl, had been imprisoned here for 5 years. Today, she realized that her teacher Rick, the man who had locked her up, had forgotten to close the door when he left. She walked to the basement entrance and pushed the door open. It was the first time in 5 years she had been freed from the basement. Fearing Rick might still be nearby, she dared not make a sound. She listened carefully for any surrounding noise, and after confirming he was gone, she immediately grabbed an iron rod and struck the lock with all her strength. But she realized she was still trapped. All the windows were boarded up. She smashed at the windows with the iron rod, and finally caught a glimpse of the sun, something she hadn't seen in ages. Just then, Rick suddenly remembered. He'd left the door unlocked. He immediately turned around and rushed back in a hurry, only to be pulled over by the police for speeding. Meanwhile, Lily reached a lake. Faced with this unfamiliar environment, she didn't even know which direction to run. Lost and disoriented, she kept running along the lakeshore. On the other side of town, Rick paid his fine and drove off. After running a bit further, she finally heard the sound of a car. She quickened her pace and darted onto the road, managing to flag down a vehicle at last. When the person stepped out of the car, fate did not play a trick on Lily this time. The driver was not Rick, but an elderly man. The old man drove Lily back home. When Eve saw her daughter, who had been missing for 5 years, she was overcome with indescribable joy. At that moment, Rick returned to the basement and found Lily was gone. He kicked himself for his carelessness. His top priority now was to flee the town before the truth came out. Soon, the police arrived at Lily's house, asking her what had happened. Lily told them the man who had imprisoned her was her English teacher, Rick. The police were shocked. They clearly remembered the search operation 5 years prior. Rick had even volunteered to be the search captain. It turned out they had all been fooled by him. They rushed to Rick's house, only to find he had fled. The police immediately ordered a citywide manhunt for Rick.